Hey, we are back. I was kind of like thinking of taking a break and everything because of like what's going on. I grabbed myself, you know, I grabbed myself. How the fuck do you say that? I grabbed myself on the motherfucking phone. The door is closed, and I'm gonna go fucking forward. I made some drastic changes in my plans and what I'm going to do, and what I'm going to follow. No idea what the fuck that sound that was. Um, and I fucking followed it, and it made me feel much better. It's just like when I feel I do things that's not good what I'm doing. It's just I'm feeling so bad. It's like something telling me in my body I'm doing something wrong. I need to change it like immediately. So I was like taking a couple steps back. I'm going to I was watching what was fucking up my feelings. Not reading feelings, my mentality. Um, Found it, went after it, and looked more into it, and I began doing it. Um, you cannot really see it at the moment, but I've worked a lot with OBS. So voice with OBS. That's like the platform I'm filming on, and yeah, I'm probably gonna start Twitch soon, over 2 days, and I'm gonna start chasing something different. Day trading, still something going on. My name's still going to be SMT Trades and everything. But day trading is something, I can chase it, but it's something too, I don't know, you cannot really have a grip on it. So I'd rather have two things that I'm chasing than one thing. And the second thing, chasing, or trying to, pursue, um, can go perfectly, in change with each other, and it fits just perfectly. Um, Only the second part is, I don't film the trades. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to pursue making music. Always liked it. Tried it with OBS too. Failed. It was so many buttons, so many weird things. Um, and I didn't understand shit. And then it was my mindset was still at man from like I need to do it fast and this and I got that D and tomorrow I'm gonna stream and do it and it didn't work. Now because I began day trading for 6 months, mentality from day trader, everything like that, I grew a lot, especially mentally. Um, and I see it. I was like one day I was kind of like down. Um, but I learned from experience and from knowledge from other people. You can be, down. You can do and need to be doing things you not like. But if you stay down too long, it's gonna affect your growth in the long term. So even though you got a hit and you went down, I can show you. Fuck it. This is a video about day trading, but I'm gonna show you something about how life works. I know why not. So I was here. Gonna draw a little guy. Damn, I don't know if you can see this. Okay, lightning adjust. Can you see it? Man, fuck it. Okay, as you can see, it's a little guy with me. Today we're gonna have about FVG capital. So this little guy, that's me, as you can see. Um, and I was just walking a path. For sure, it was a little bit wobbly, but it was kind of straight. It's not straight at all. I've like we have like ups and downs in day trading, especially mentally. Been through it, but I'm not gonna draw that because that's not what this is about. And then all of a sudden you drop. So all of a sudden you drop a lot, and that's the point. Something comes in your path and just destroys your dream and everything in front of you, and you feel hopeless, and you're like, damn, everything I've done for it's just thrown away. That's where you can find yourself, and that's where the point is: can you grab yourself and can you push yourself up again really fast? And I'm talking in days, not in months, weeks. Of course, if it's like something really big, like you lost a person, it can be years, weeks, not even years, weeks. Of course, it's bad, and probably even with me, it's probably gonna cost years. But that's dangerous, especially if your future's in it. Because I think when I'm dying, when I'm dead, I can see people, grieving that I'm dead, and not trying to say that I'm trying to do something, but just like in perspective, for like a perspective for you guys. I don't want people around me to be sad and be down all the time. That influence the future. I'm like, I'm dead. You cannot change anything about it. Just perspective. This is not like something for in the future. I'm just saying, because probably sounds really bad if somebody else hears this. Um, and I just, want you to go further. I want you to reach your goals, reach your dream. I don't want you to be down, those things. I hope this is not gonna happen ever. Yeah, eventually when I'm like 101 years old. But so you kind of fall down, as you can see. So that point where you can see the drop down, this is like when you find something that destroys your dreams, and that's the point. I'm gonna draw this twice. So or, god damn it, why can I not draw this? This pencil is fucking shit. I have a second one. I think. Let's just come up with it. Oh God, I had a second one. Yo, this one works way better. You can like in perspective. That's how can I point this out? It, God damn it, and this level speed will change. In perspective, these are like months. What's going on? There's not weeks, but months that you're down, and you get a little bit up. But that's the dangerous part because you're low for months, and that's not good. Let's say like that. But that's the first. And that's if you like never change that. Of course, everybody happened the first time. Because if it happens something to you for the first time, yeah, bro.
Je kan luisteren.
Wat zei je?
Je kan luisteren naar Spotify.
Oh, yeah. This is bad. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. Um, if something happens to you for the first time, um, you're not prepared for it. You can hear like somebody talk about it, but mentally you're not prepared for it. I'm gonna move my mic because somebody is buff, so I'm not gonna want to talk aloud. Um, and okay, damn, I need to put my mind straight back. If something happens to you for the first time, you're not prepared for it. Somebody could have said to you, look out, this can happen, but you're not prepared for it because you don't know. You have never felt it before. So if it happens for the first time and it's gonna cost you months, okay, that's just logic. That happens. That's where you need to be focusing. Like again, I remember first time really bad, never want to do again. It's guaranteed it's gonna happen again. That's when you can change things. Or you kind of keep falling and kind of, past 9 months. Yeah, I kind of like the new one because the tick and you can see better. It's gonna cost you 9 months to regenerate to the point where you were staying before, and it's gonna be 9 months over and over and over and over and over again. And at this point, you probably gonna achieve probably nothing. Or you can do number two. Number two. You can do it number two. Oh, I like the new one. It's the same thing as this person here. And you fall down. But this one stays down a lot and goes up and maybe not even reaches the point where he was before. But you need to be this guy. Sounds like a heartbeat monitor. Looks like a heartbeat. You're here, and you fall down, but you grab yourself really fast. And it's probably not the first time, but like the second time, maybe the third time something happens. And you come up better than you were, then you fall down. And that's what you need to, achieve. Because when you have achieved that, every downfall is just like something a gift. But for every downfall, you see something that you could not see when you were not in the downfall. That's something really weird. It's seen it multiple times by different people. It's when they're at the base really bad, you're kind of like captured in your own mind. It's I don't know how, but everything around you doesn't make sense anymore. In your head, everything makes sense. It's like you're stuck in this, and you cannot get out of it. But in reality, you can do a lot of things to get out of it. Um, and in that same position, you can see things really different. And I mean, by different, you think different about it. And that's gonna make you like think, okay, I did this before, didn't work. I did this before, didn't work. I'm gonna try this, and this works. And maybe it works for the next time and the next time. Maybe that time doesn't work, and you can choose something different. But as long as you use this one, as you grow as fast as possible, and grow further than where you fell, you're gonna make it. But this was not about feelings and everything. Um, it was about fair gaps. Okay, let's begin. Okay, as you can see, I just wrote down not about fair gaps. So, oh, uh, part 5 already. That's crazy. So as you can see, fair gap part 5. Unfortunately, the other pen doesn't work anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. Um, let's see if it maybe work because I do like it because like kind of let's why did that look so hard? I hope there's no clip being made of that. Fair gap. I'm gonna show you like the last time I showed you something over here. As you can see, I talked about it over here, and this is called a. It changed the lighting a little bit. A imbalance, as you can see. I talked this like yesterday or day before. I don't know exactly. For I think yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't really know. I don't think yesterday. Day before that. And it's like multiple candles, same candle without a different type color candle in between. That's an imbalance. And then if like I gave you a couple um, hints about how a Favara cap looks. Now I'm gonna show you what Favara cap looks like. And then I'm gonna explain you in probably in the charts because I changed the entire OBS system, so it works perfectly. I got scenes in them, like it's just really cool and nice. Okay, I don't know why, but it doesn't work anymore, bro. Why does not this pencil not work anymore? I think this pencil was never meant for something like this. Well, this pen does not work anymore, so we need to go to pen two, and this is kind of like not something I like to use. Right? Gonna make the best out of it. Huh? As you can see, you have three. What did I do? What happened? I don't know how, but something happened. I didn't even touch anything. Um. Oh my god, I'm thinking straight into it. Well, as you can see, this is a Verwerk app with a bite taken out of it. Um. These are three candles. And this is the same thing as a order, I mean, imbalance. It's just doesn't have to be all green candles, you know. This could be a red candle, or green candle, red, yes, a green candle, red candle, and a green candle. Yes, I totally agree. But this time I'm gonna just use all red candles because it's just more logical. I'm gonna draw a little bit more in detail to make it a little bit more understandable for you guys. Damn, 15 minutes already. Goddamn. Okay, I'm not gonna call the aim because it makes kind of looking worse. As you can see over here, and now I made them with wicks, and like the first video, the second video was about candles. So I hope what you, if you don't know what wick and a wick is, go watch the first YouTube video or the second video. Um, it's called about candles. Wicks is the little, you know, literally the little point at the end. Um, and how can you know? How do you know how to mark a hair gap? Well, it's gonna show you right now. Kind of made the first one kind of bad. This is how it normally looks when you mark out the hair gap. So you're gonna use the last candle and this candle, like the two candles in between the hair gap, because this candle with like a lot of room, so not, it's like not two candles next to each other. It's not about how these candles look like. It's not how these candles look like, as you can see. They're like all next to each other. There's no fair value gap being found in there. But when it's like falling, just like these ones, a lot of times fair value gaps are being formed. And just like the imbalance, it's just like at that moment, there's more people who are selling it than hey, I can see my little icons over there. Didn't even know that. It's like more people selling than buying at the moment. So no people sold, all people, I mean, no people bought, all people sold. So that means a big sell candle being formed. And a lot of banks can, buy and go back in there to fulfill more orders. And that's why it marked like the last candle and the wax from the last candle above the big candle, and the last candle underneath um, the big candle. And the wax the from, that's what you need to mark out. And now I think it's more and easier to explain on the chart at the moment. So let's see. I think guys can see it right now. Um, let's find the point. Oh yes, just Friday. Friday could have, you know, could have been a good trade Friday. Didn't trade because there was no news, and mentally I was kind of bad, so I'm not gonna trade when that's happening. Um, Perfect, you know, how to draw it out. So you go to this point over here. You have those weird little thing. Originally, it's probably like a brush or highlighter that's on, so you don't really see it. You really need to take it out of this shapes. So it's really just yeah, rectangle. And you go to it's like right over here now. I swear to God, it's okay. Um, so as you can see, the wax, just like I told you over here, the last little wax, that's what you use. And the last one above it. So the last one underneath and above it. And I have like the magnet on. That's what this means. So it means it like attaches to it. So now it doesn't attach to it, as you can see, and now it does. And that's kind of like easier to mark things out. Um, but as you can see, this is a Verga. And now you think, yeah, but it doesn't work. As you can see, if you look at the, was it like a 5 minute time frame, like the canvas over here, it did not go towards it. So you could say it didn't respect it. But if you looked at the higher time frame, I think at the higher time frame did respect it. Yeah, you can see, but in it, in the Favre gap, and it broke structure over here, and it just like was a really good thing. This was probably why it went up all the way. I remember this. This was I was training this, I think, or maybe not, but I think I remember something. I don't know. So as you can see, swept is low. Normally, when something happens like this, you can have like a order block down here. So it's going up, going down, back into last candle. So probably this candle, and then showing going further up. But probably because it reached this reverse gap at the moment, it hasn't reached in a long time at the moment. At that before that, um, got a big and strong reaction out of it, especially when it went inside of it. Already a big reaction by the candle that reached it, and the next candle even bigger reaction out of it, closing like showing you like a nice candle that it wants to go further up. That shows you, and that's made like the rest of the candles happen. Yeah, and surveyor gaps are not being made in these types of shenanigans. Like this is what we call a barcode because it's just like stripes next to each other because there's not enough money into the market. It's just like weird little candles, weird shapes. So there's no Favre gap being formed in here. Like you can use this as a Favre gap, but it has no function, you know? But something like this you could use as a Favre gap. This one, I used this one as a Favre gap or imbalance, or it was like a showing you guys something. I don't know exactly where I used it for. I think I used this as order block over here. Yeah, that's like for later. So I think you could understand what a Favre gap is. But just to be sure for you guys, it's probably like this is like the big details. Now I'm gonna go in more into the smaller details, and that's why it's called small but big details. Um, I'm gonna draw it to make it a little bit easier. Let's put this one out. Crush. Just like I'm not saying it went, but as you can see over here, like there was a chance it could have gone down. Normally it does not go down like this. I thought like it's always gonna go down this fast. It's not gonna happen unless like some kind of news. As like to show you like the last time it went inside the inside the Favre gap and it immediately went out of the Favre gap. But what it could do also is go in here, go a little bit up, and then go further out, but then like a little bit out of the Favre gap, but then go up again, break structure and go further up. I always thought, oh, when a little candle comes out of this, it's not, respected anymore. That's what I thought. So sometimes I didn't take trades, even though the setup was perfect. But because like there was a little bit of candle outside of the again, I thought it's not perfect anymore. It's not good. We're not gonna do this. Um, well, I was trading and saw people like win the trades, and I didn't. I was like, why did I trade? Like the Favre gap did not get respected. And I was like searching deep in it, inside like what the Favre gap and when it's respected, not respected. Um, just like if this is a close up. Um, that's how I'm gonna explain this. Probably live life like my imagination needs to be working hard these days. It's like a red candle, and then you have okay, damn, okay, this could work. Another red candle, but actually, instead of a red candle, wait, I can show you something that makes it a little bit even more better. It's like a candle. like this closes, but the next candle goes up again and is green and it closes up here and then goes further up towards here, it's still respected. And when it's also respected is when how I'm gonna draw this without making it looking stupid. I think I'm gonna use this one. I didn't even use. God damn it, doesn't work. Hmm. I need to find something that maybe looks like. Hey, I think I can find something. It's not getting inside like a. God damn it, that's pretty irritating. Well, it, just as a yes. Just kind of like how I could explain it without looking really weird. Um, this is the wax of the candle, and we could could we make it change the color? Yeah, this is the wax of this candle, as you can see. It went out of it, but still closed inside, or maybe like a little bit like this. But the next candle still went up and made like a nice close, and the other one afterwards did a nice close too, and even made like a big structure. Could have been a big structure over here. This is a respected Favre gap. Even though it looks like it's not respected, it's still a respected Favre gap. How it exactly works, there's probably a reason behind it. I was not going into that because I only need to know if it was like respected and why it was respected. Um, and when and not really why, but it's like it's respected and or not respected, and this means it's still respected. And that's the only reason why I'm gonna search it up, not like the entire history for it. So like this is the details, like that's very important because a lot of people don't tell you these details. And that's something like that's not, I didn't lose money of it because I didn't trade because I thought this because of this. Um, but there was probably like people who maybe even like lost money by it. So you need to keep in mind if it's like a candle that's just showing like candle that you it's not respected, being respected. It's like when a candle like this close on it, and let's say like this, and then goes up maybe a little bit. Then I don't does not count as a respected Vega app, especially because there's no wax in here. There's no showing you there was like a lot of people buying at that moment. And that's especially that's showing you it's just nobody cared about this Vega app. And that's like showing you enough selling power in it inside of the in the in the candle. I don't know why I sound English. I'm not even from London or something. So yeah, this is kind of like details I want to talk about. Last video, part 4, I did not really go into the details of the imbalance because I was like busy with a lot of different things, and the filming did not go as planned, and I was just kind of like I was already in bad mood. Still want to throw a video out there, because I wanted to of course my schedule, and eventually I posted it. I was like, I could have better waited and post like a good video than a half placed video. So that's why I'm not really proud of the last video. So I'm probably gonna make tomorrow a better video about it. Um, just because I promised for the people. So yeah, this is gonna be the part 5 for Gaps. So I'm gonna stop the video now.